my Negro Sean. My favorite Negro friend.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, is he?
See, why you still waiting to see if I can show you this stuff? Come on.
No, no.
Doc, can I borrow her for about 5 minutes or less? Yeah, thank you. Huh?
Print it and bring it to me.
I printed it out here. I found it. It's 2 pages.
Okay, so print it and bring
It's
it
a page and a
Print it
20 for film.
to me. Not
Where your head?
Move!
Here, your head. Go ahead.
No, we're finna rehearse. And anybody finna say nothing to me, tell me get it out of the bag, and it's gonna be a bad rehearsal. So I'll print whatever it is and bring it to me. Like I said, this is a rehearsal. About to start. And Dr. doesn't say nothing. Mark, why are you following me around? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be doing the show.
Do something about Mark. Hey, Steve. I'm not that deep.
The creation of Eva Henderson. And God stepped out.
Step on out there, God.
And stood in the midst of these United States, in a land in which his hands had created.
That's right.
And God looked at his perfect creation. But even in the midst of his perfection, he noticed that something just wasn't quite right.
He knew such a creation did not already exist, and that it was he who had to create such a being.
He said this creature would be like any other. This creature will be unique from the top of his head to the soles of his feet.
What shall I do?
And God said,
What did he say? Come on. What did he say?
I need a servant who, like David, will be after my own heart. For this creation, I will create a woman.
A woman with a heart as golden as the paved streets in heaven.
Yes.
What after my own heart will be the foundation of my creation.
And God said,
What is that?
I need a woman who will possess the inner strength to withstand every challenge the enemy will throw at her. Yeah. She has to be a pillar of strength for not only those who she knows, but also for strangers. Yeah.
Then God walked around.
Yeah.
He looked around. He saw some sophisticated ladies and some stylish, sassy sisters. And God said,
These ladies are good. These ladies are good. But they don't have that too soft spirit that I need to serve as an anchor in the midst of a turbulent world.
Yeah.
Then God sought out for the perfect place in which to create such a woman. He looked to the north, but didn't see it worthy of his new gift. He looked to the east, but didn't deem it equipped to nourish this precious creature.
He looked to the west and saw that it didn't have the necessary foundation to withstand what it would take to create this special woman.
He then lowered his head to the south and found it to be the perfect melting pot for this strong woman. So God walked down to that Lone Star State of Texas, where he could think. Think, God, think. He made his way down to a city called T and sat with his head in his hands. Think, God, think. Come on,
God thought.
come on.
And God, come on. Until he thought.
I got it.
What you got, Dad? Yeah.
I'll make me a woman who will be slow to speak, but swift to hear, who will possess the inner strength of still water.
So up from the bed of the river, God scooped the clay.
and by the bank of the river, he kneeled her down.
Then God reached out and took a piece of clay and began the creation of a masterpiece.
A masterpiece. A masterpiece that would brighten the darkest of any day. Then God, you know what he did? God raised his arms and waved his hands. And he said, bring forth, bring forth. Then God touched that woman's hands can create delightful delicacies to please any palate. Yes. He gave her the ability to cook. And woo! Can she cook?
Then God touched the woman's feet, giving them the strength to carry his word from near and far. He placed his angel of protection around her so that his word would be hidden in her heart, so that she might not sin against her.
Finally, God called upon the sweet and just Ezra Lee to serve as a vessel unto which this woman will be born unto. She will enjoy the companionship of a strong black man named Lion to help her raise such a woman.
And God said, that's good.
Then God opened a book he called the Book of Life.
And he wrote some things about the life of that woman.
He wrote how it would be extremely important for this woman to be able to hold her tongue in a world that would not.
He wrote how he would plant her feet in the sanctuary called Levi, where she would serve him as a record keeper for not 5, not 25, but for 35 strong years.
And even in the midst of that record keeping, every now and then she would hear from heaven. And from the depths of that silence, we would all be blessed with the piercing sound of her sweet hallelujah.
He wrote that if she trusted in him, and leaned not unto her own understanding, he would send her a man who would love her unconditionally.
He promised to walk with her, to talk with her, and to assure her that her footsteps had already been ordered.
He knew that being black and female in a world that valued neither, that she would endure some hard times. But he assured her that her tears might endure for a night, but her faith would bring her joy every morning.
Then God blessed the soil of womanhood that he planted within the earthen vessel so that she might labor to produce 8 seeds of sunshine who were proudly called her mom.
Then God smiled and said,